Cristy tends to like them, I'm making my version of Italian meatballs, and since we finally managed to get a pasta maker at home, I'm also making homemade pasta. It's a process I kind of fell in love with the first time I tried it. It takes me a little while, I'm still not there yet, I'm still learning. But ever since I made homemade pasta for my lasagna and did linguine the other day, it's just such a difference in taste. Can't even believe it. So
it's not scratched. This one. But guys, the table is already clean.
Yeah, of course the table's already clean. Yeah, I broke it down.
You put egg.
Yeah, 3 eggs, 300 grams of flour, 3 eggs, and quarter teaspoon of salt. And that gives you a nice firm dough when you're done. I just need to mix it up. And I have extra flour in place, and you will need extra flour. You'll need it several times actually, both when you roll and before you roll. To clean your surfaces and when you roll in your machine. Just a little bit of a trick. It's coming together, now we can start to do it. Yeah, so that's the meatballs I've made. Every meatball is about 5 grams. They're made with complete beef, 1 medium-sized onion cut into small pieces. This time I use Gran Padano. Normally I use Parmigiano, but I didn't have any. Lemon zest from a whole lemon, a little bit of lemon juice, rosemary, thyme this time, and salt and pepper, and a little bit of cayenne, just for a little bit of a kick. And then I get my pan, which is now piping hot. If you can't see the smoke from it, something's definitely off, but it is smoking quite profusely. And I have my olive oil, and what we do is simply add just enough for courage, and as you can see, it immediately starts smoking because it's way past the burn point. So, meatballs on, and they finish cooking. Get a nice sear on those. Well, get a nice sear on those for a couple of minutes on each side. So now it's onto the sauce, and the meatballs are pretty much cooked through, but finish cooking in the pot. So in the pot, again, piping hot, with olive oil, 1 medium-sized white onion, add a little bit of salt, and wait for that to to quickly start caramelizing. Once that's caramelized, we grate some onion, and we grate a few smaller cloves of garlic. Grate those in. let that cook up for a little bit, and then we add our canned tomatoes, and some tomato paste, about a liter of water, and let it simmer down with oregano and basil. So now I've got garlic and onion seared up, 2 cans of chopped tomatoes. Because we don't have fresh in the kitchen quickly allow that to incorporate slightly. Equal amount of water. Stir that slightly just to combine. Notice I've turned down the heat as well.
Tomato puree.
Yes, actually it's called tomato paste.
Tomato paste.
1 whole can.
Small can of tomato puree.
About 20 grams. Stir to combine. Did manage to burn some of the onions, but no, okay. There we go. Now that just needs to simmer. I don't have fresh oregano or fresh basil, so I'm using the dry kind.
The dry.
Unfortunately, we have to deal with the dry. That's it. So now that we're done, we can add our meatballs to the pot. So reduced enough, and the meatballs now need to just give a little bit of flavour. And while the sauce has been cooking, I added a little bit of beef stock just to give it a flavour. So there we are, almost ready. Just needs to reduce a little bit more. It does that while it gently bubbles away, and I make the pasta. So I floured our pasta dough, stretch it out a little bit. I'm going to run it through the machine till it lasts. Go underneath. Oh, and we're on the highest setting we could possibly go to begin with, and we're going to run it through several times because, as you can see, it breaks towards the end. So we're going to keep going, fold it back up. So for our purposes, we want to cut the pasta into threes. So we cut pretty much just straight across. And remove one portion, put it aside. And the same here. Again, divide it pretty much into thirds. And now we start making this into our ingredient. ingredient. Let's change it up. Floured lasagna or floured pasta dough. Run it through. And if you pause for just a moment and do this, you can see freshly made linguine coming out the other side. And we go. There we go. All of it ready for the pot, which they can go in immediately. Because over here, boiling pot of water, and this is going to need a very short time. Pasta, straight in.